What's up, crypto legends? On yesterday's live stream, we were talking about a major level of resistance here at the $63,000 to get that major pullback. We can see how Bitcoin did hit $63,000 and got a pullback of over $1,000. But today we are not here to talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is getting into a symmetrical triangle formation. There are two altcoins that I do believe, looking at the technical analysis, that could explode almost 100% in the next couple of days. So make sure to stay tuned here till the very end of this video. Now, I have been talking to Bybit for an exclusive fee reduction of 20% for all of my subscribers. So now is a perfect time to get into Bybit by clicking the link in the description here, where you can trade the altcoins that are going to be mentioned in today's episode. Now, also you do have 𝗬cie. If you could not trade on Bybit, you do get an exclusive bonus for all of those people that could not trade on Bybit. You can do it with no KYC, just an email and a password on 𝗬cie, which is also having that really low fee reduction. Now, let's analyze the situation. Bitcoin right now in the weekend, very boring consolidation in a kind of a symmetrical triangle here, as you can see on the chart. Very likely going to get that breakout in the next 24 hours. Stay cautious with a possible fake out to the upside or to the downside, getting below that monthly level that was very strong support here yesterday, Friday, getting that epic bounce and also getting the rejection from that naked point of control mentioned on the live stream, guys. We were very much ready for that level to get that pullback, as you can see here on yesterday's live. Beautiful rejection right there, forming this symmetrical triangle. Now, I would be very, very cautious, guys. Where do the fake outs happen if we do not get a successful breakout? Well, of course, that is at the last lower high. In this case, that would be the $63,000. That would be the highs here created yesterday on Friday, which is sitting at $63,100 range. You could fake out from that level. If that were to be the case, you could be expecting a major corrective move. However, if you do get that successful breakout with significant amount of volume, we would expect the price to maintain this level of resistance as support to get that continuation to the upside, to at least test the highs, right? So make sure to pay attention to this possible move. To the downside, same scenario. You could break beneath the monthly level and the lows of yesterday, which is sitting at $61,250. You get that breakout and you get back above the monthly level here at $61,420. That could very likely mean that the price could get a recovery back to the highs. On the other side, you get a large move of several $100s with significant bearish volume, red volume. Of course, you would be looking here for this zone to be massive resistance. When we do take a look at the fixed volume profile, something that we need to pay attention, of course, if you're faking out from this low, you have the value area low of the entire trading range. That could mean that we're going to get a recovery back up and you're faking out of this support level of high lows of the symmetrical triangle. So pay attention here to the reaction at this zone beneath the Friday lows and also the highs here from Friday at 63K. That is a zone where you can take some trading decisions based on the reaction here, the rejection of a fake out, or if you blast through, like I mentioned, look for that support bounce for continuation to the upside. Let's take a look at those altcoins, guys. That these altcoins can be traded on Bybit. Remember, you have the exclusive bonus down below in the description for Bybit. Now let's take a look at them right away, and I'm going to explain why this is on the move, potentially to hit round about $1 in the next 1 to 2 weeks. That is Phantom, FTM right over here. We've seen many other altcoins breaking out here in February and also the beginning of March, breaking out the highs from December of 2023. This is on the move at the moment. Now, of course, it is extremely dangerous to get into long positions here chasing the pump, because you could get that major pullback if Bitcoin does. But let me just explain that every little pullback in this run, just like we were mentioning also on the live stream, guys, that Phantom is looking extremely bullish and is likely going to take these highs at 56 cents in the next coming days. Really nice round formation, just getting ready here to get the breakout. Now let me explain here. On the daily chart, this massive double bottom scenario that we've been forming from 2022 and 2023. As you can see, you have the neckline sitting at the 65-cent level. You break out successfully from this level. You got the projection move here of this double bottom taking you to round about the $1 range. Now this would be 100% pump from current price levels. Of course, would I say jump into a long position? I think a swing long position scaling up here to a long position with very low leverage, just in case you get some small pullbacks that are just going to get you a great opportunity. That means that the price will likely, if you do get that successful breakout above the neckline, 65 cents, you're likely going to get that massive push to $1 area, even to the $1.10. Something curious here to take a look at the extension here. If we are seeing this as the low of the bear market in October, and we look at this as a one wave, a second wave right over here, we're looking at the 1.618 extension, which is sitting at the 95-cent level. And if we take a look at the expansion here from the highs of February of 2023 to the lows of October of 2023, you can see the expansion 1618 also sitting at the 95 cents. That is the target zone, round about the $1. Everything points out that Phantom is going to blast through to that level of confluence, which is sitting around the $1 range, okay? 1.618 extension for a third wave. Expansion from this massive round formation since early 2023, okay? Till now, you get that breakout, the move will be massive. If you do get the lower high resistance trend line from February 2023 to this low right there, you can see that you're possibly forming a kind of a cup and handle right over here, that you've broken out of the handle. You break above successfully here this level of resistance from December of 2023 sitting at $57. You are looking possibly to get one first rejection from this level. If that were to be the case, it's just going to give you a great opportunity for that resistance support flip at the 57-cent level. You're looking for that resistance support flip right over here to then get that gigantic move to the upside. Of course, this is not going to happen overnight. This is the daily chart. This is likely to be in between 1 to 2 weeks, all right? Pay attention to the small little pullbacks here, because in my opinion, this is just going to be a great opportunity to get into those long positions, as this is a one wave, a two wave, and we're looking for that third wave here in the next coming days. Phantom FTM, guys. Let's take a look at the next one that I do believe that it's going to get a huge breakout. That is Mina Protocol. This is an insane project. You can see also that huge double bottom from 2022 and 2023. We did break out here from the neckline. However, we got a massive pullback, and what we are forming right now is a huge symmetrical triangle getting squeezed with higher lows and lower highs right over here. And this is basically countdown right now, because we have formed already 70% of the pattern, and this is a ticking time bomb. This is likely going to get that explosive move to the upside, and I'm going to talk about the potential projection right now, which is also sitting here around about 100% pump. Let's take a look at Fibonacci tools from the highs here of February to the lows. The expansion move here is taking you to the $1.80. Now, of course, we do have higher targets. Now, we do have the 2.7, which is very, very massive target expansion. That is not going to happen anytime soon, in my opinion. We're likely going to get a little bit of a reaction at the 1.618. Now, when we do take a look at the double bottom target here from the breakout of the neckline, we can see that we could be hitting the $2.20 level, breaking out from the symmetrical triangle here in the next coming days, very likely $2.30 target. We also have the extension. If this were to be a one wave, this is a two wave, and we are looking here for $3.15. Mina Protocol is an insane project and is very likely to get an explosive move potentially in the coming days. We can see how it's getting squeezed here on the lower time frames from higher lows and lower highs. this is just a matter of time that this is likely going to get an explosive breakout. The correction from the last couple of days was a great level to re-enter at $1.20. Will we manage to get one more pullback here to the downside to claim the lows here from Wednesday? Well, of course, that would be very, very nice. Not too sure if that is going to happen, but if it does happen, it will not be a moment to fear. You claim the lows of Wednesday and get a recovery here back inside of the zone, not breaking through, guys. It is extremely important to test the level and get back above the lows of Wednesday. If that were to be the case, that is going to give you an insane good entry, okay, if we were to pull back down to the Wednesday's lows. If we do get the move here to the upside on Mina Protocol, what we need to pay attention, of course, is that lower high resistance, because that lower high resistance can reject, and if we are going to reject from that level, we'll be zooming in on lower time frames to look at the highs here created during the last few days to see if we are going to get that support right there with a reaction, then look for the explosive breakout. Once this kicks off, it is just going to go, and it's very risky, of course, to get into long positions at the highs, at the lower highs created here during the last few weeks, because obviously you could create a fake out first and then get the major rally. I do not want any people FOMOing in at the highs. This is not the level to long. This is the level to consider taking profits if you were to get the rejection. We do get that pullback, like I said, down here. It's going to be a great buying opportunity for the massive breakout that is likely to come in the coming days. Legends, this is going to be it for today's episode. Make sure to check out the Bybit tutorial to learn how to trade on that platform. Thank you, and I will see you in the next one.